Shut up.
Welcome, guys, to the New Gaming Order
I
podcast.
think that's a nice way to address his lady friends.
Welcome to the New Gaming
You know
Order
what?
podcast.
I hope it kicks somebody's
We are back
ass.
from brief intermission. Alex is sitting there goofing off, playing his 360 emulator on the Xbox One. Shin Takuma is working on
Racer!
Yes.
He's speaking about Ridge Racer, which apparently he's proud of. And Takuma is working on something in the background with open broadcast software for his stream. So, the next topic that we'll be talking about is Fallout 4. Apparently, from alleged users, that there's some stuttering issues on the Xbox One console, and the PlayStation 4 is working slightly, if not better, than the Xbox One.
Well, and that's true. To like, if you see some of the like Games Radar did a side by side, they all somewhat, well, with the exception of the 900p and the 1080p. If you really look, they still look the same, but the performance issues are starting to become evident, where across the board the current consoles are underpowered. But with this, like, I'm thinking this is our Bayonetta, or well, this is Sony's, I guess, ha-ha moment, where remember when Bayonetta on the 360 was way better on the 360 than the PS3? Yes. But that had to do with folks handling the port. You know? So, with that being said, there's no excuse, Microsoft. No excuse. That DDR3 RAM is now screwing you because the DDR5 is providing better performance on the PS4. There's no denying it.
But I also heard that the Xbox One is required to have an update, which they did not get allegedly when the PlayStation 4 already.
You mean with
had
the
gotten
SDKs?
No, I don't know if it's the SDK patch, but I know they're supposed to increase the graphical performance that's making the game stutter and get reduced frame drops.
Oh, you mean the giving them access to one of the extra cores inside the Xbox?
Possibly.
Well, they could have got it a little later. Who knows? But there's still no excuse.
Yeah, there's no excuse. But again, guys, like, for people to sit there and bash on one of the games to be lined up for Game of the Year, I mean, Fallout 4 is tremendously a very stunning game. It looks phenomenal on any platform, whether if it's on PS4, Xbox One, or PC. Now, if you guys want to ask my opinion on which platform you should get Fallout 4 on, I would say the PC. Rightfully, because one, you can do all the modding on the PC and export them to the PlayStation 4 or the Xbox One when it has been completed. So, to me, Fallout is more of a single-player experience, which it more favors for the PC-based users. People might still get it on console because, again, it's small preference. Two, some people might only have one console, which is very understandable. So it's all depending, but you guys shouldn't be going so hard as of like, oh my god, it stutters just a slight little bit. You're still going to enjoy the game. There's nothing wrong with the game, especially with the fact that the game has you able to name your character through a variety of names that I have here on the list. Apparently, you could call your character asshole, and the game will recognize it and give you the voice of option of saying, "Oh, good morning, asshole. How you doing, asshole? Would you like to buy a gun today, asshole?"
You know what? But you know what, Nelson? At the end of the day, we are in a different consumer generation.
Yeah.
So this stuff to them helps them say, hey, you know what? My system's better than your system. And you know what? Like I said, admittedly so, Microsoft effed up with the hardware choices.
They did, but again, it's something that they chose to go with in the beginning of their layout plan for the console, and shit does happen. I mean, we also had rumors that PlayStation was making a more powerful console, and that's allegedly to be true. Microsoft might take quick suit into that as well. I mean, there's still time to get the full potential of the console. I mean, we're still in the first, 2 to 3 years of its life cycle. So give it time, guys. Again, the game still plays and looks phenomenal. There's nothing to really bash it on, but we do have those sensitive, and I mean sensitive, consumers out there that will bitch and complain.
The butthurt ones.
Right. They will bitch and complain about the slightest fucking thing, and then they'll be like, oh, get it for the PlayStation. Oh, get it for the PC. Or get it for the Xbox One, and blah, blah, blah.
Oh, but be careful. NYC Playboy, Mr. PC Master Race.
Yeah, if he was
what's he
here.
Oh shit.
No, I mean he's not in the chat, but I'm saying
Shout out
if you
to
said
Playboy.
something about the game, he would automatically tell you to get it for PC because PC you could do a lot of shit. You can change the grafics, you can change the context, the
More
lighting.
customizable.
Well, yeah, everything
Yeah.
is customizable.
And it performs better almost in every situation. Almost every situation.
Yes. Yes. It
Well,
does.
Arkham is a different story, you know.
Yeah, that's the exception.
Well, you do know, on a side note, that they're offering full refunds on the
Yeah.
PC version.
I think we talked about this last week, right?
No.
They're offering the full refunds.
Yeah, you know what? Somebody's gonna get fired. Someone's getting fired.
No, no one's
lose
getting
it.
fired.
No.
Just like how
You know how much money they lost?
well,
with
just like
that?
how Sega never sued what's his face for fucking up the shitty Aliens game. They
Oh,
never sued
man.
the who made Borderlands.
Alien Isolation?
Nah, not
No,
that one. The other one
before-
previously
the
before
Colonial,
that.
The Colonial Marines, was it?
Yeah, the one with the
Yeah,
shitty
'cause-
multiplayer.
Yeah, because
Okay, well,
they filtered all that money into making Borderlands 2, I think it was.
Mm-hmm. But on top of that, another PSA that I would like to announce for you Nintendo fans out there. Yes, this is an actual PSA for Nintendo. It's something that we rarely do. But might as well bring it up since I just recently acquired a Nintendo Wii U and we have seen a lot of more viewership when it comes to Nintendo content. Apparently, Nintendo, with Super Smash Bros. Wii U/3DS edition, has teamed up with Square Enix, or rather I should say Final Fantasy VII, to bring Cloud Strife as a newcomer
I heard that,
into
Nelson.
the game.
I heard that, Nelson.
Shut up. So
you can hear the salt in Nelson's voice.
yeah, but
Oh, yeah.
if you guys are happy to find out that Cloud is in Smash Brothers, then
Mhm.
good.
But you know what?
glad.
Like, Takuma, did you speak on the topic yet? Because I don't think I
On
heard.
Nintendo?
No, on
No,
the
no.
whole,
On Fallout?
yeah, with the performance thing. Because again, Microsoft made some questionable choices,
Okay.
and we already know
This
that.
game just come out?
Yeah, it just came out.
Okay, now, if it just came out, you were going to expect some type of little bugs or glitches or something like that. I mean,
I don't know. I
Oh,
can't
actually,
defend
Well,
Microsoft.
The,
on
the,
this one.
Yeah.
the rumors right now for it, at least on the PC side, it was tied to frame rate, but I just read something where it looks like it's tied to VSync. That's why you can't turn VSync on or off.
I mean,
on the
if
PC. So
if all the characters are stuttering and you just clearly hear it, that I understand. But if it's just like one character or two characters and not affecting the whole game,
It
then
looks bad though. Like, you know, that's.
it does look bad. I'm not arguing it does look bad, but give them a second and be like, all right, okay, we messed up somewhere. Let's go back and fix this glitch.
Uh-huh.
I'm sure someone forgot to write a piece of code or something like that, or forgot to program in something, and they'll patch it up as always and send it back out.
Well,
So,
you know what? I didn't think about that.
it may seem kind of bad right now, but if you're not really noticing it, if it's not affecting the whole gameplay, I would say give it a couple of days to a week, and when they sound the update, I think you'll be okay. So
Yeah,
like,
but they can't leave it like that. They
no,
cannot.
you can't leave it like that.
That's
They leave it-
unacceptable.
There's something wrong with them. Yeah.
Well, with that, I mean,
We'll have to find out, honestly, because again, it's still very early. It just launched. I'm pretty sure. Who the fuck makes Fallout? Bethesda?
Bethesda, yeah.
To give them a little bit of time. Of course, right now they're just mainly focusing on the PC side of things because, mind you, the PC is gonna have exported content to put on the consoles. So
Yeah,
you gotta give
'cause-
them some time.
Yeah, because my understanding, they're making the console versions moddable, right? This is the
Yes.
first time they've
well,
done that.
yes, the Xbox, since it's like the OS is closer to PC, it was easier for them to do it. But it's also coming to the PS4, but at a later date. So both will have all of that in there. It's just, you know, time, different, you know, platforms, and one was easier to port that feature over than the other. So that's just something that they have to, you know, work with. But you know what? Remember, and shout out to Noob. A lot of times now the companies are pushing the games out because look, we're about to get into the holiday season and this Black Friday and shopping and all that other stuff. They probably knew that the game was having the shuttering beforehand and pushed it out there anyway. Oh, hey, we just need to make our money. We'll patch it later.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
most likely what they're doing.
Unacceptable. Now with that that goes to show what's the lead platform. Like, remember, you had a lot of games that were developed on the PS4 or PS3 back in 7th gen, and then was ported to the 360 because it was easier to bring it from that system to the other, from the cell processing or the cell chip or whatever. So, with that being said, we don't even know. But if there was something that there was a lead that was being done,
right?
Then that's, I don't know how that works, but
yeah. Lyoko Lion said that
shout out
Cloud is a good fit for Smash, in his opinion.
Well, I think he's fitting, and that depends on which version of, like, how he looks. If
They have both
Advent
versions.
Children.
No, they have the Advent Children and the original Final Fantasy VII look. They have both.
Okay, works out. All right, and I think that kind of concludes this topic, and then the 2 P6. So, Nelson, wrap us up, man.
Okay, again, thank you guys for watching this particular segment of Fallout and its stuttering or stutter issues on certain consoles, the performance in itself. Please like, rate, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. For you live viewers, we thank you and appreciate all you guys for coming out today to watch. All 8 of you, as what I see. Thank you to Full Screen, our partner, our YouTube partner, for helping us get viewership and providing our content and spreading the word. And for you live viewers, please stay tuned. We have one more segment, and that will be small consolidated PSAs. And I think you might want to stay in for this one because I'm about to rage on somebody. And it's gonna be pretty bad.
Chris, I love it, man.
So, with that being said, we'll be on a brief 2-minute intermission, and we'll be right back.